Greetings all, just a very short video to really explain why I haven't put any videos up for a little while. It feels like a couple of weeks, and I honestly haven't had a chance to do anything on the hardtail at the moment. There's been other bits and bobs to do, and my mate has picked up a Yamaha diversion for a bit of a project, and I'm giving him a bit of a hand with the initial stages of that. So that's kind of bitten into a bit of the free time. I was thinking, well, I was going to possibly film some of this. It's going to be kind of quite good fun. Bit of a, yeah, if just a sort of very cheap 92 diversion 600, completely standard, fully fared. Had a fairly hard life, but mechanically sound. And it's just going to turn into, well, I think it looks like it's going to be a bit of a street scrambler-y type thing. Not entirely sure, but yeah. I thought I might just lend a hand here and there, but we've actually ended up bringing the bike round to mine and getting it up on the lift and doing most of the bits and bobs here for the moment, the initial bits. So it has kind of turned into a shed project. So yeah, I might film it, see what you reckon. But yeah, I'll give you a quick show around it anyway, just in case you're interested. And
so that's pretty much what it looked like, that exact colour and everything when he got it, except nowhere near that nice condition. It was pretty well used, shall we say. So we've stripped most of the stuff off. I've just finished stripping the fork legs down, just got the springs and stuff out, and we need new fork seals on there. So I've disassembled the forks. I'm going to give them a bit of a big clean up. There's some very minor pitting on the fork legs, which we want to clean up. The fork legs will get sprayed up, and obviously fresh seals and dust seals back on. We've got all other bits and bobs of it coming off here, but there's the old well, some of the stuff that's cut, well, I was going to say come off it, fallen off it. So the exhaust system's off, and we've got the bike to about this stage at the moment. We needed some new head race bearings. They were notchy. The whole bike needs a good service. Let's say forks, the rear shock was pretty crusty, so that's come off. The rear swing arm, that's getting resprayed. That's back at Stu's house. He's taking stuff back in the car. And also get it to this point so we can just kind of figure out where he wants to go with it. It's kind of, we want to kind of do a chunk of it, and then he can ride it and do the various cosmetic bits as he goes along. But stuff like all the fairing stuff, that's all getting junked right away. Different bars, clocks, lights, tank staying the same. I was thinking about pod filters, but as the airbox and everything is hidden under the tank on this, we might just leave that as stock. Plus he's picked up a reasonably priced Motad 4x1 exhaust rather than the 4x2, which obviously is going to replace that. And so that's kind of, we're going to just at the moment clean out the carbs but leave all the jetting and everything stock, and that's something that can be done later. There'll be some trimming and stuff there. We were discussing that at the weekend, but he's not entirely sure what the best approach is yet. But yeah, that's it. And I've just started putting some. Well, I've just put the new tyres on and started spraying up the wheels. So I'll show you those as well. So poor old hardtail, not much done on that. In fact, nothing at all at the moment. But yeah, exhaust system, I'm not going to get it all out of the box just yet. Brace bars, number boards, grips, little speedo, bearings, chain sprockets, mirrors, indicator, loads of stuff starting to come through. All like service parts as well, you know, the oil and filters. So quite a lot to be getting on with. So there we go, a few bits that are taking up the time at the moment. I'm hopefully going to get back on the hardtail fairly soon. I might film some of this as we go along, but I don't know how much of this I'm going to see, so it's kind of, it almost seems a bit pointless
I'm just doing a few bits. If it's really interesting, I might film it, but it's not like I'm going to see this project through from the start to the finish. I'll be around, but it won't be my own that I'm filming, you know, still take it away and do his bits and bobs. So in that sense, it won't make a very coherent set of videos, I don't think. But bank holiday weekend coming up. I think I'm down the Bike Shed show on Sunday. A friend wants to go down, so I might pop down there. But other than that, I think probably do a bit of divvy work, and but hopefully I'll try and get back onto the hardtail. I really want to get start getting the seat pan sort of finished. Still haven't got any more sanding discs or anything like that to start finessing up the edges, and got to bend it, and well, that's just the tip of the iceberg. But there you go, that's why I've not been around for a little bit. Do apologise. Hopefully normal viewing will resume very shortly. Take it easy, catch up with you soon.